Hey guys, in this Effect House tutorial I will show you some basic head tracking features in Effect House, and we will create this project where we will add glasses and a mustache to our faces. So let's start. Hey again, so let's do some basic head tracking here in Effect House. I have already imported some assets which we will use for this tutorial. Of course, you can use your own graphics, or you can also download this graphics I will use here with the link in the description. So we have this glasses and this mustache, and we want those two graphics following our head. So let's do this. So we go to our hierarchy panel, and here we click on Add Object. And here we search for AR tracking, and here we can find the head tracker. Then we will add this object to our scene, and we can already see that there is a head in our scene, and there is also an object, a face binding object with a head inside of it in our hierarchy panel. Now we need another object, and this will be an image object where we can apply our textures to. So again, we go to the hierarchy and click on Add Object. Then we go to 3D, and here we select the image object. After we have created the 3D image, we can see there is a default image in the middle of our screen. The first thing I will do is to change the texture of this image. So I select it in my hierarchy, go to the right hand side, and then change the texture. The first thing I will do will be the glasses. So at the moment, those glasses are not following my face. So let's change this. At the moment, the image is outside of this face binding object, but we need it inside. So just drag and drop it inside this face binding object. And now you can already see that this is kind of following our head, but it is not at the right position at the moment. When we click on the face binding object in our hierarchy and then go to the right hand side to our inspector, we can see here on the face binding this anchor select, and at the moment it is set at face center, so the center of our face. When we click on it, we can change where it should be, where the anchor should be. So it could be the left eye, it could be the right eye, the forehead, the mouth center, or also the chin. For this, we will use the forehead because now it is on our forehead and we want it to be a little bit more down. Before we continue with this tutorial, I wanted to mention my Patreon account, where you can find a lot of Effect House and Lens Studio projects, which you can just download and use it as a starting point for your own projects. Thanks to all my Patreons who already support this channel, and if you also want to become a Patreon, just go to the description of this video and follow the link. Thank you, and let's continue with this tutorial. And we have also have to change the scale. So let's do this. Now we go to the left hand side to our image, to our glasses image, and then we have to change our position of this. So go to the right hand side to the inspector, and here we can change the Y position to -5. Maybe a little bit more, maybe -8. And now we have to change the scale. I activate the chain icon, so I just have to change one property, so maybe 1.1 or 1.2. Now this looks like a nice size. And now you can also play around here with the positioning. You can see it is still a little bit too much back. So let's bring it in front. For this, we have to change the set position. Let's say to 5. A little bit too much. No, this looks pretty good to me. And now we are doing the same just with the mustache. So again, we are going to our hierarchy, add a new object, 3D image. Then we change the texture of this 3D image to our mustache. And then we have to make sure that this is inside of the face binding. now it is following our face. And now we just have to change the position of this. So yeah, this is the position. Let's reset it to 0, 0, 0. And now we change the Y position to -12. Oh yeah, that looks already great. Maybe -13. And a little bit more to the front. So we change the Z to 2. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I have to admit. So yeah, now both images are following my face. And yeah, this is more or less some basic head tracking here in Effect House. So you can attach objects to your face or your head. Of course, you can use every other object like 3D objects, but I think the 3D image is the most common one you will use at the beginning. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new on this channel, it would be nice when you subscribe to it. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!